Gamergate was the single most embarrassing shit I've ever seen in my life. All because one guy was mad at his ex-girlfriend, decided to poison all of modern culture. I don't mean just gaming culture, I mean modern society.
And this is an exaggeration, of course, but I mean, just barely. Back in 2014, Gamergate began when an angry young man decided to blog very melodramatically about how his ex, a game developer, had slept with a game's journalist, ostensibly so that he would give her positive coverage. If you have never read it, it still exists, and it is one of the most overwrought pieces of prose to ever exist. But anyway, Gamergate would immediately devolve into a campaign of targeted harassment of women who were involved in some way in the video games industry. Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian becoming the most popular targets. In order to understand Gamergate's impact, I think we need to read it alongside two other phenomena that developed during the summer of 2014. In May of that year, the Isla Vista massacre occurred, where a self-declared incel killed 6 and injured 14 more. We know all about his anti-feminist and misogynist grievances because he released them in a manifesto. This all sounds familiar, but you remember it happening more recently. Well, he has inspired a lot of copycats. The other event worth noting here that happened only a couple of weeks after Gamergate began is the fappening, or celebgate. A hacker was able to steal several hundred nude photos of celebrities and posted them to places like Reddit and 4chan. And I mention Reddit and 4chan specifically here because the men at the center of all three of these events were active participants in those forums. Their causes were taken up by thousands, tens of thousands of men in those forums too. All of which combined then to bring incel ideology to the mainstream for the first time. It also served as a lightning rod for recruitment. And that is how and why Gamergate just ruined our culture. Because while there already were people who described themselves as red-pilled or part of the manosphere, occupying the deepest, darkest, dankest corners of the internet, the summer of 2014 gave them the courage to step back out into the sunlight.